Welcome back here on Magic Arena. As you can see, I was able to reach quite a high Mythic rank. Actually, I started with rank 20, and then I was like, okay, I can sit back for the rest of the season and then just wait, and maybe I'll stay in the top, whatever, 250 you might need for the qualifier. But obviously, I need to do something, and I'm happy to just try and do another draft since we have a good run. And yeah, but before I start another draft, I just wanted to quickly hop over to 17 lands. I started to track my data here, and I just wanted to share some stuff with you guys. So obviously, yesterday I had a pretty good run with Jeskai again. Let's have a quick look at this deck. All of my 7-0 decks were actually Jeskai. And as much as I want to stay open in this next draft to maybe just go for the best cards to start with and maybe end up in green, I do have a tendency to play Jeskai. And obviously, this deck with Triple Rally, the Monastery, was pretty strong. But overall, it played pretty nicely. And yeah, followed up by a typical Boros deck. Nothing crazy, like a lot of duelists and bolt casters, and then finishers, war effort, couple of war efforts. However, it made only 5 and 3, so this is why I had a little bit of a ranking loss again. And overall, in the last 10 events, I had almost 62% win percentage, and now all time 54, last 50 events 56. And on the leaderboard on 17 lands, I might be in the top, I don't know, 30 or something. So, not that it says a lot, but it tells you that I put in a lot of work for my standards at least. I've got a 54.4 win percentage and almost 15% trophy rate. So they show me at least, they show me still on rank 23. But yeah, it's going down by the hour, I think. So why don't we then just do another draft? And I always say maybe this is the last draft in this format, but then I keep on drafting another one. But today I feel confident to just go and do another one and hopefully climb up a little bit more in the rankings. So I'm also writing an article about what I did in the past weeks in order to become a better limited player. I never considered myself being a great Magic player, to be honest. I started 27 years ago. I was playing a fair bit, but I was never competitive enough to make like day two in a Grand Prix or even reach the Pro Tour. Some of my friends they did, so I was learning from them, but I think I was nowadays I'm playing much better than ever before, and that's just because of a number of reasons. Using a lot of data like 17 lands and then draft sim, watching a lot of streamers like Nami, Paul Chion, Just Lola, Nikolai Bolas, and I think Mr. Fister Roboto. Those five I would mention. And yeah, I was just constantly trying to learn. And by all means, I'm not really, really good, but I got better. I put in, like, I don't know, I was drafting quite a bit, and in Tarkir Dragonstorm, I played more than 1,000 games. And that means I know lots of the mechanics, so I know almost all cards, how they work, right? I still sometimes learn new details, and yeah, I overlook some stuff, but for the most time, I think my gameplay is like 90% okay. All right, let's go. So pick one here is, yeah. once again, probably very Boros-like. We do have a Stadium Headliner, we do have an Equilibrium Adept, we have a Forebear, and we have a Fresh Start and a Stormplane Detainment. So I think this pack can basically, and the Jeskai Devotee obviously, it can absolutely support 3-4 Boros or Jeskai Drafters. So I'm anticipating that from the left side in pack 2 we will, I don't know, we might have trouble to stay in 2 colors. So the best card I think that goes either in Boros or in Jeskai is probably the Headliner. Very strong first 1-drop. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and pick that one. Followed by probably a Molten Exhale or Stormplane Detainment. I gotta say, oftentimes in a Boros deck, I find the Detainment even more important because it can get rid of bigger stuff that's in your way, like I don't know, Karakik Guardian once it attacked, or it's close though. It's very close. I think since this can be instant speed with some dragons, I'll probably go for the exhale, but the detainment would be also very reasonable. Of course, if we want to pivot, we could go for the Kishla Skimmer here. I don't think that we will go for the Crater Hoof Behemoth here. So let's just go for the exhale here. Is it already drying out? Like, is it time to open ourselves for effort, like for Jeskai more, and drop the idea of going just plain Boros? I don't know. Severance Priest is a solid Absan rare, but apart from that, I think this pack is not very exciting. It's got a Pamela, but there's probably no way that we are going green here. So let's just go for the Effortless Master and potentially go into Jeskai from here. Yeah, another rather underwhelming pack. We do have an Absan card, which is pretty strong, but we are nowhere near Absan right now. There's a Teamer card. Is there maybe a way for us to get into Teamer from here? Possible. Of course, we could pick the Meticulous Artisan in order to go more down that Jeskai route, but I think we should stay open. Of course, we could also take the Serpent here, but there is a chance that we will, after all, go Teamer. Yeah, let's pick the Teamer Tawny back here. So here there is some Mardu cards. Is Mardu even still something we might want to consider? Or is it the Teamer land here? Focus the Mind. So now with pick 5, 6, 7, 8, we will get a better idea of where we should be going. Of course, with the Molten Exhale, we might consider taking the Stormshriek Feral here. Nomad Outpost, of course, is also pretty strong if we still... But we haven't seen many white cards, so maybe the Feral here is the pick. Yeah, and then we have an Absan land. We are not really Absan. There's a Sagu Wilding. There's Underfoot Underdogs. Like, is it maybe time to go more into green? There is... I have the feeling that green is more open. And maybe it's time to start picking more green cards. Yeah, there's also Snakeskin Veil. I don't care about the black. I don't care for the black cards. Jeskai Brushmaster is pretty good in a Jeskai deck. How good is the Snakeskin Veil here? Is it better to pick the Jeskai Brushmaster or even the Tranquil Cove to stay open for Jeskai. Tricky one, to be honest. Yeah, maybe I take that land here. And there's the Appraiser. That's a signal, I think. The dragon here is okay, but I think the Appraiser is just better. There's a removal. I think it's close, but I think I'm leaning towards the Appraiser. And yeah, I think we are kind of pivoting into Temur here. Well, there is also Focus the Mind, the Temur Devotee. Yeah, I think Temur Devotee here. Spectral Denial. Nice counter. And there's nothing much here. I saw someone playing the Wild Ride in a Temur deck against me yesterday. That was pretty interesting. Snowmelt stack, Heritage Reclamation. I don't care for those cards really. However, the Heritage Reclamation can be played sometimes. So yeah, let's see what we open in pack 2. I think the Twinmaw Stormbrute is awesome. This is certainly the best card for us. So yeah. Why don't we pick that one? And splash white potentially, or still go for Jeskai. I mean, there's also a world where you go 4 colors, like Temur based splash white. We have the land here. We have the wildling. It's possible. I mean, if we are Temur, then of course the Mammoth Bellow is also very good, but I think the removal here is the pick. And since we have already 3 dragons, I think the Dragonologist is pretty good. I don't think we want to open ourselves up for another color here, so Dragonologist over Kishla Trawlers here I think makes sense, especially since we have already 3 dragons, 1 instant, 1 sorcery. I think if we pick up another couple of instant and sorceries and dragons, maybe the Dragonologist is very good. So let's take that one. And here we could go for another Sagu Wildling. We can also pick up a Dragonstorm Globe to make our dragons better and our mana better for those here. It's close, but I think it's... So yeah, I think definitely Temur base is good for us. The question is only if the Dragonstorm Globe is better than the Sagu Wildling. I don't know for sure, but I feel that since we have not many lands yet, I want to go for the Dragonstorm Globe and hope that maybe we get another Sagu Wildling down the road. So here it's probably the Piercing Exhale. Breaching Dragonstorm, of course, could be an option. But I want to have a little bit more removal early on, otherwise we will be overrun by fast decks. So yeah, I think the Piercing Exhale is still better than the Breaching Dragonstorm. Not 100% sure though, but I feel that this is better. So here we could go for another dragon or the Sultai Devotee. With that fight spell, I think I want to go for the Sultai Devotee. As much as I like the 4th dragon in our deck, But I think early, and we don't have many 2-drops yet, so I think it's better to get that. There's a nice Shrine Keeper. There is a land. Oh my goodness. This is interesting, but I really like the Shrine Keeper, and that makes our white splash really reasonable. So I want to take that one here. Another Shrine Keeper. Oh my goodness. And another Wildling and the land. Wow. I think I'm gonna go for the Wildling, the second Wildling, because we wanna fix our mana even better. There's an Exhale, which is awesome with our 4 dragons. 5 dragons already. So we are very strong dragon deck, I guess. I haven't drafted this kind of deck for a long time. Yeah, let's pick up another Stormshriek Feral. Maybe we can play even 2 of those. Okay, this is drying up now. There's nothing here for us. So what are we? We are now blue, red, splash green. Does this even make sense? I don't know. Yeah, we just randomly picked this one up as well. So now we need to have more green, I guess, like more green fixers. Or let's say more green cards, maybe. Is this maybe still, I mean, I don't even know, maybe there's still a world where we only play Jeskai, but I don't think it is. Is this now a pack where we wanna have that land? Okay, let's see. 5 green so far. Jesus. I'm gonna derail my rankings here with all this random switching between colors and fresh start, of course, is also really good. Man, tricky. Maybe it's the fresh start. Yeah, we are more blue, actually. Wow, and here we have the Disciple and the Strike Master. Both are pretty reasonable, right? But I think the Strike Master is even better. It accelerates, kills a flyer. I feel that this is somehow more important in our deck. Might be wrong. There's an Exhale. Let's pick up the second Exhale. Are we even more splashing green? I don't think it makes sense, right, to do that. In the end, we will be straightforward, just Jeskai. Maybe. So if we are Jeskai, I think I'm gonna take that land. Wow, Glacial Dragon Hunt, very good. Happy to pick that one up. And the Boltcaster, I think the Boltcaster is actually very good. It's a little bit underrated. But then again, we have a Stormplane Detainment. I mean, without the green cards, how many creatures do we have? 11 so far. Yeah, let's take the Detainment. It's a stronger removal, I guess. Another Dispelling Exhale. Wow. How good is the Anchor? For us, it's no good. Only one graveyard removal effect. Let's take the third Exhale. So we are more of a... Wow. Another Sipsig Appraiser here. Over that land. 100%. Wow. 4 Dispelling Exhale? Crazy shit. Why not? So we are kind of a Jeskai Dragon deck with counters. I like it. I think our deck is actually pretty interesting. We are almost a, is it splash white deck? I think it can work. Maybe it won't, but actually we can put back the Fleeting Effigy here into our deck. So yeah, we do have playables. Enough playables. The Timur Devotee doesn't make sense, of course, but let's hope that we pick up another couple of playables. Intimidator, why not? Can be played. Yeah, we had to pivot away from Timur a little bit. I think it was necessary. Is the Elder maybe playable in our deck? Let's see. We do have a good curve. It's not a crazy good deck, but it could work. So let's see. We do have 14 creatures if we want to play the Elder as well. We do have 4 exhale. We have proper removal in Molten Exhale, Glacial Dragon Hunt, Stadium Headliner is kind of okay. 3 Detainment, 4 Stormbrood 5. We can play the Timur Tawny back as a 4 mana creature. It's possible, it's not crazy. We could cut 1 land. We can also play the Dragonback Lancer. Is there anything else we can play? There's a Reverberating Summons. Is it maybe a Summons deck with 5 instants and 2 sorceries? I'm considering it. I mean, to be honest, I have never really played that card. But why not? Might as well try something new. Shall we go down to 16 lands? Possible. I mean, we can cycle those away. Loot this away. How's our mana base? We are mainly blue. 6-8 blue, 7 red. I think we want to have more red. 8 red. 8 blue, 8 red, 3 white, a globe, 4 white. We didn't pick up a Jeskai Devotee, unfortunately. But we only need white really for our Stormplane Detainment and the 2 cards here, so I think that's kind of okay. Or shall we have 5 white mana sources? Yeah, I mean, both red and blue early on are important, so I don't think we want to cut any land here. The question is now, what do we cut? Do we cut maybe an Exhale? Dispelling Exhale or Spectral Denial is probably not necessary in our deck because we have 4 Dispelling Exhales. And then we can cut 1 more card. 1, 2, 3, 4 dragons. Where's our 5th? Yeah, we did pivot a little bit away from Timur. That's why we don't have 5 dragons anymore. I think 2, 3, 4 dragons with Dragonstorm Globe is still okay. We don't have crazy card draw, but we do have 2 Appraisers and the Dragonologist. And the Reverberating Summons, no idea how good that card is, to be honest. But together with those 3 1-drops, I think we can make that Summons work. So let's just cut 1 Dispelling Exhale maybe. And I want to keep the Tawny back here. as a 4 mana creature, and Intimidator is not crazy, but just to have 3 cards in our 4 mana slot, I think that's fine. So why don't we play this and hope that we can win some more than lose. So yeah, I think I've mentioned that I want to write an article about my past 2 months where I really was starting to play again, and how I got better, and about my goals. I really want to, after going day 2 in the Arena Open last, when was that, a couple of weeks ago? I think it was end of May, right? I forgot already when it was, the Arena Open. I went 3-2 in the draft. So I went 3-1 in the first draft on day 2 and 0-1 in the second draft, and that was really, well, for me it was a success because I never did any day 2, and I was pretty close to winning something, like as in money, and this is now one of my goals. I really want to go better on day 2, and I want to qualify for either the ANZ championships here in Australia. I want to go and increase my win percentage, go maybe from 55% to 58 potentially, or even 60. So that requires for me to review a lot of plays. So I started to, as you see, because you're watching my videos, thanks for that anyways. I started to record my games, most of them, and then try to review and learn about my mistakes. So this is really important. And I got some coaching by Rafa Levy a couple of years ago, which really was interesting for me to see his approach to the game. And yeah, I just want to keep on learning and having fun and entertain. So let's go with the effigy here, do some first damage. The effigy also goes well with the Effortless Master later on to make sure it's gonna hit the board as a 6/5. So yeah, let's just deal some damage with this creature. Sometimes it does like 10, deals like 10 damage. And it's doing a good job so far. There's the the token. So for us it's time now to play the Appraiser. Okay, what do we want? I think we want to have the Exhale here. Pretty nice with our dragon in hand. So next turn we can play the tap land. Keep counter mana open. Question is, do we attack with the Appraiser? I think we do wanna. Yeah, we wanna trade here if they want to, because next turn we can go Effigy plus Effortless Master after countering whatever they wanna play now. I think that's the play. Okay, they don't play anything. They could counter something, right? So why don't we just play a land so that we... Oh, we cannot play the Effortless Master as well. I just realized. Okay. That's the bad thing about playing 3 colors. Sometimes you're just lacking the Botanist. Okay. Do we want to let this resolve? Maybe. Maybe. Focus the mind. I think we are happy to counter that one, right? Okay, I feel like playing the effigy now, not attack of course, and then the master is the right play here. Let's see, we're going into the mid game now. I hope they don't have crazy big dragons and shit, but since they play like how many colors, it's possible. We're a little bit flooded here, unfortunately. I don't want to trade here. Actually, what I want to do is I want to kill that elephant and then get in for 6 more damage. Man, we are really flooded, unfortunately. Let's hope that we draw something. Maybe we should play only 16 lands. Maybe they also don't have really stuff in their hand, so... Oh, that's good. Shall we first play that? Let's play... I should have not played the land first. That was stupid. Headliner, that's interesting. So... yeah, let's just attack with the Effortless Master. Do they have Urani or anything? That would be crazy, right? Let's play the headliner and then pray that they don't have the Urani. Don't have the Urani, please. I mean, it won't be... they won't be able to kill all the creatures. Okay. Man, that game... I didn't think that we would win this easily, but... they probably also drew tons of lands. Yeah, that doesn't save you. Alright. Good start with this deck. And we are back. How many ranks? Five more ranks. That's good. Do we need to adjust the deck a little bit? Maybe. But you know, yesterday with the Boros deck, I was screwed or flooded so many times, so I'm very hesitant, like going down to 16 lands. I mean, okay, let's be realistic about it. Oftentimes we play those as a 2-drop, right? So now, is it reasonable to cut down 1 red? I don't think so. Maybe we can cut down 1 blue, but then this is really awkward. I wish we had picked up 1 focus the mind. Yeah, no, I don't want to change that. I don't want to go down to 16 lands. The Humbling Elder is a little bit underwhelming. But I also think the 1-drop is kind of... Nah, let's just play it that way again and see how we go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to put this also on my other screen. Here you can see my article that I'm writing. on betamir.com, just in case you want to read the article later on. So I'm just gonna keep my 17 lands open to know what I have in my deck. That's the handy thing about having 17 lands data. By the way, having this data is just awesome, right? Having 17 lands information is just brilliant. So I can highly recommend using that. So this is a nice keeper. We are lucky with our mana. They have a mulligan. And I perfectly am aware, right, of the fact that we are lucky now to having hit Mythic quite early in the season. It's just day 5, basically 5th of June, and that awesome rank doesn't reflect the strength, like my strength as a player at all. I know that. Yeah, I'm very realistic. So what do we do here? Is it Glacial Dragon Hunt time or Sunset Strike Master time? I don't wanna Glacial Dragon Hunt it. I think the best thing for us to happen would be just to trade the Descent of Storms with the Appraiser. Yeah, I'm not gonna block here unless they pump it. So yeah, no blocks. Okay, we could also play the Tawny back here. Yeah, that's maybe even better than playing the Appraiser for sure and then cycle away one of our lands. I think that makes sense. I have no idea about the summons, right? This is gonna be a little bit of an experiment. But maybe we should discard the summons to the Glacial Dragon Hunt. I don't know. Could be a little, depends on what we draw now. If we draw the Humbling Elder or something, then we discard the Elder to the Glacial Dragon Hunt, but it's very likely that we will cycle away the summons. As much as I'm curious to see how that card actually plays out. I never played it, so this is really the first time. Okay, do we want to block here? They certainly have a trick, so no, we don't want to block, we want to attack. Actually, maybe I'm gonna keep the summons. Yeah. Well, maybe not. We can't even kill the pack beasts. That's kind of shit. We're playing against Boros after all, so this is really what we need to keep in mind, right? Okay, let's see what do we have in the deck to actually handle the situation. Stormbrood, Stormplane Detainment. Ay. What shall we do here? Okay, let's Glacial Dragon Hunt the Descendant, I guess. This is the first thing we will do now. Why am I in full control? I have no idea. Okay, let's discard the summons. I think we need to control this game. We really need to win this game over time, I guess. So why don't we try this now? Or is the Appraiser better? Doesn't matter. Oh, of course. What the fruit? I mean, how many instants and sorceries do we actually have? 3 Dispelling Exhale, 3 Glacial Dragon Hunt, Molten Exhale, 5 and 4 dragons. So we have 9 cards to make the Bloody Dragonologist work. Man. Okay, we wanna block here. What do they have? Probably a trick. I mean, yeah. Hang on. We wanna block here, right? So do they have that frontline rush or whatever? Let's see. Rebellious strike, yeah, fine. Happy to trade here. I mean, oh, there it is. The detainment. Okay, let's draw a card. Caustic Exhale, Dispelling Exhale. I think the Dispelling Exhale is better than the Feral, right? Yeah, we just counter. Or is it better to attack now, put them to 16, potentially? Wow, that's not easy, to be honest, that decision. I mean, we can handle whatever they play now with the detainment, but yeah, now let's take the Exhale, to be honest. Ah, I'm so stupid. Ah no, I haven't. Sorry, I'm a little bit excited. Let's see. Let's see what they play here. They have the summons too. I mean, we cannot counter that. That's funny. Another one? No, okay, let's actually counter the second one. That's funny, huh? We might actually detain that. Yeah, no blocks. Another Exhale. That could seal the deal here. That's awesome. Man, we are drawing really well. I think that's pretty good. I mean, to beat Boros is awesome. Always awesome. And I think I'm a little bit afraid of being overrun by Boros. Happened too many times already. I bet to you guys as well. So yeah. But you know, the funny thing is, I never actually trophied with a Boros deck. So all my trophies were with Jeskai, obviously. I had 3 or 4 7-0 runs with Jeskai. With Teamer, I did pretty well, but I never 7-0 with Teamer. And then I had a couple black-white kind of decks or Mardu, but never Boros. I always did like 5x, 6x, but never went 7x with Boros only. Wow, we went only 2 ranks better here. So yeah, I know that it's pretty difficult to climb once you have a certain ranking. But yeah, I'm happy to be 2-0 here. We'll probably not go again back to rank 20, but let's enjoy the moment for now and have that glory. Yeah, anyway, it's pretty motivating. You know, I went also, as I've mentioned before, through quite a rough patch. Okay, this is now a proper opponent, like as in highly ranked. Let's see how we can go here, how we can do here. This is certainly a keeper, so let's see if we can beat rank number 49. They have a mulligan too, so we are so far lucky with the mulligans. Okay, let's see. 2 damage. I mean, I had it deals 2 damage. I had 2 of them yesterday in a deck, so certainly a strong creature. Let's play our tap land here and pass. Okay, rather slow deck, maybe controlling deck. So I expect Dragon Spray and a lot of other shenanigans. They might think we have a counter, which is good. So they play around it. But in fact, we don't even have a 3-drop here. Which is... yeah, we don't have too many 3-drops in our deck. We have 6, I think. Yep. Oh, now they want me to think they have a counter. Fair enough. Okay, that's fine. Let's play out our Effortless Master then. And next turn we can Jeskai Shrinekeeper. I mean, they gotta play something now. Unless they are screwed, I mean. In that case, it would not be a proper matchup here. So if they had a counter, they would have not done the dragon thing. I think they would have countered the Effortless Master. So I think it's pretty safe to play the Jeskai Shrinekeeper now. I'm gonna try it anyways. Okay, they can't counter. They could do Caustic Exhale. They have Molten Exhale. Pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. Happy to play our Shrinekeeper, draw a card. And then next turn we played another dragon. I think we're looking pretty good here. Unless they play something crazy. Another dragon, awesome. It's looking good. I'm very happy about that. But it's not over, right? Yep, not at all. Not at all. So they play out all their awesome removals now. Happy to put down this dragon now. Not that we need life, but let's make our mana place. And next turn we can potentially come in with another 4/3 flyer. But yeah, they would have a ton of removals in that kind of color combination. Probably have some like piercing exhales as well, and yeah, it's a pretty removal heavy kind of deck. Could also be that we will not get there. Okay, that's also really good. I think we need to sacrifice our sniper now. Oh, maybe not. Okay, we definitely play a land here. So how do we do this? How do we do this now? So we deal more damage with this creature. 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, I think this is tricky because if they have Snakeskin Veil, right, then we could potentially run with our dragon into this. So this is key. What we want to do now is we intimidate the dragon sniper. And yeah, we attack. And maybe they could play something funny like a exhale and then we sacrifice, yeah. I think that's the correct play here. Interesting game. And again, we're a little bit flooded, aren't we? 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, fair enough. They have only one card left in hand, that's good. Not too crazy about that. We cannot sacrifice our headliner now. Sure. No blocks. Another land. Crazy shit, man. Okay, at least now we can go and play this. Attack with both and then sack the headliner to kill the sniper and then pump our dragon once. Oh no, we cannot. What was I talking? Can they handle the dragon? Do they have the removal number 10 million? They had 1, 2, 3, 4. Please don't have the removal, please. Okay. Do they have an instant speed removal? Okay, good game, mate. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, let's do not make the wrong tap here. I'm sometimes afraid that this will just not tap correctly. Okay, 3-0. I mean, that's a brilliant run, right? And we are back on 30. Can we get back in the top 20? I have no idea. Let's try our best. So yeah, I was mentioning I was analyzing quite a lot of games. I did go through the draft sim rankings. I did read articles on Channel Fireball, and but the best thing was really the practice, like drafting quite a bit. Like I did like I don't know, maybe 100+ drafts, more than that. And I was watching some of the streamers almost every day. Like I would watch Nami. Is it Kenji Eshagira from the US, and Paul Cheon? Kudos to Paul Cheon, awesome content. I have learned a lot from them, from you guys, and it's just so interesting. And it's, you know, back in the day I was really not able to learn that much from other players by just watching them and consuming their content. So this is much better nowadays, and this is really what I'm grateful for, that there's so much good content out there for free. I have been listening to lots of Limited, like I was sharing some of my stuff also in their Discord, so maybe some people that are also on the Discord watch this video. So cheers to you guys, awesome community, and cheers to the lots of Limited guys. So this is probably not a keeper, right? I mean, we could also rummage through the deck with the Stormshriek Feral, but I find this is more of a mulligan hand, and the earliest play for now could be the Temur Tawny back, so happy to mulligan here. This is a bit better, and in this case I think we wanna actually discard the mountain and attack with our effigy. Yep, another attack. Maybe end of turn we can play the Elder. Not sure if we ever going to play this as a trick here. Could be. Let's see. Depends on what they do, obviously. Okay, Gurmak Rakshasa. Yeah, well, let's play the Elder then. Just try to beat them down. question is, are we even going to kill that? I don't even think, right? Doesn't make sense. We wanna kill other stuff like instant speed and bigger stuff with the Tinmore Stormbrood. I have the feeling that's gonna be a tricky game. Trickier than the other ones. Sure, do what you have to do. To be honest, I don't think the Rakshasa is that crazy good, but it can definitely wreck you. Like if they can basically exile this and kill 3-4 creatures. That's obviously really good, right? Okay, let's kill this tactician right away. Instant speed because we have the dragon. We have actually 2 dragons. I should have shown them the other one, I guess. But yeah, let's hope to draw a land, pump this, so we can play one of our dragons next turn. The effigy did already, I don't know, was it 10 damage? It's crazy. Okay, they rummage. Fair enough. That means we deal another good chunk of damage here. Shall we even keep counter mana open? Good question, right? I think we wanna. I think it's better to not pump here and keep counter mana open. And then next turn they die anyways. That's crazy. This effigy in total dealt 14 damage then, I think. Let's go! I mean, this kind of a run is crazy. I think we are pretty lucky here. We have awesome draws. This is not normal. And yeah, you just... Sometimes you are rolling, right? And you have a momentum and then you just keep on winning. But then there are moments where you just keep on losing. And I went through that too, right? Just around the Arena Open, especially after my 7-1 run and the 3-2 on day 2, I was at 68% wins, yeah, 68 win percentage. And then the next couple of drafts, I went so bad. I was probably also thinking, yeah, now I'm good, I can do whatever, but no, man. I got it left and right and I went like really bad and went down to almost 38%. So I lost 30% win percentage. And now back to, yeah, reasonable 55 or something over, this is of course a keeper, over 50 events. And yeah, I think this is more where I'm at the moment. Like I see myself being around 55-65% win percentage player as of now, which is okay, right? It's not crazy good, because some of the pros, they are really at 60 plus. I saw some guys on 17 lands, and also streamers like Just Lola. Just Lola is a very good streamer. I think those guys are close to 70% win percentage, which is crazy. Okay, let's focus. Attack doesn't make sense. So in that case, we just pass. Let them attack, sure, no blocks. Yeah, there's certainly something that what you wanna counter, right? Countering is better than exhaling it, I think. Not 100% sure though. but let's exhale it. Okay, the summons. Interesting. So how do we play with the summons now? We can't even play the summons and then double spell, so it's gotta be the Intimidator now. Hopefully we draw another mountain next turn. That would be awesome, because then we can go summons plus detainment. Oftentimes in the last games we had only one mountain. Like I think the first game we had only one mountain too. Oh, see? Very good. So now we can go summons and what? Is it detainment? Yeah, I think it's summons into detainment so that they cannot unearth that thing. It seems also that we perfectly draw here, like this is pretty good. And we still have a very strong removal. Potentially we double spell again next turn, which would be awesome good, crazy good. Yeah, we can. So what does this actually do? We can discard your hand, sacrifice this and draw 2 cards. That's also brilliant. So what do we want to do now? We want to definitely double spell here. And kill the underfoot underdogs, I guess. Yeah, well, might as well get in. I think, might be wrong, but I think it feels like this is correct. Attack with this and that. I mean, they can triple block this, lose their whole team. Yeah, why not? You can do that. Happy to do this. Yeah, you can also triple block this. That's fine too. I think that was correct. Next turn we can attack with all and sack the headliner. Yep, fine. Okay, now we can't really do that, so we just attack with the headliner and the intimidator. Or, hang on, we can't really do that. So we can only attack with the intimidator, right? So hang on. So what happens if we attack with this one too? Ah, tricky. Is it correct to only attack with the intimidator? No, we attack with everything, I guess. Put them down to 1. And then we sack the headliner. No, we don't sack the headliner, right? Yeah, we can't kill the pack beasts. Sometimes I'm getting confused with the mathematics here. We could sack the headliner and kill that token. I think that probably makes most sense. So we keep the Strike Master, right? Yeah. I think that's correct. Counter whatever they want to play and win. Sure. That's fine. Pack Beast for 2? No way. Alright, are we 4-0? I don't know. Rank 21, getting better and better. So if we do another 7-0 streak here, oh, 5 wins already, then I think I'm gonna retire for the rest of the month and hope that we stay top 250, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Like a 7-0 would be crazy good. I mean, we had a very good run so far. Let's see if we can continue like that. Yeah, so I was starting to read up on Final Fantasy cards, and there is actually a pre-release tomorrow here in Lismore, in the next. It's actually not this next city where they have in-store tabletop games. I think the next closest to me here would be Tweedheads, or I could go to Gold Coast. I think Good Games is the store franchise that offers the event. I'm considering going to Lismore tomorrow, but it's a little bit late, like it's starting at 5:30 p.m. And as you can see, I did an Ironman races in the past, so I'm actually training quite a bit at the moment. And I don't feel like, okay, I wanna commit too much time to a tabletop game. That's a keeper, I guess. But speaking about training, so for me, playing Magic and being an entrepreneur and doing endurance sports goes all hand in hand, right? Okay, maybe this is more of a This is more of a control matchup in this game. I have only counters and removal kind of things. So the first creature will be in turn 4 on turn 4 most likely. We need lands though. Ay ay ay, please lands come. I'm not gonna run out the summons here. I wanna keep counter mana open. I think the summons are not that good, are they? Although they dealt 6 damage last turn, did they? No land. That's not good. Yeah, I'm gonna pass nevertheless. I'm not gonna run out random stuff here. Devotee. They need the Devotee, I guess. But we can fresh start it. Maybe the Devotee is good to fresh start, because then they can also not get it out of the graveyard. Sure. In this case, fresh start is a very good removal. It's even better than like Molten Exhale or anything. Of course, Detainment is also fine. Well, we don't draw our lands, but that's okay. We can counter for the next 3 turns, which should be good. And then we will eventually draw land, I guess. Eventually. So let's start countering. Good. Let's play the summons, I guess. Not that they do anything, but can we actually Oh, we cannot. We need to discard our hand and then draw 2 cards. Quite underwhelming. Okay, we counter this as well. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. Same scenario again. Okay, how risky is it to play this now? I think it's probably very realistic that we are going to draw land and keep counter mana open. Please untap land. Yes, very good. Very good. Lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky. So I think we are back in the game. I mean, we were in the game, but we had no mana. That's not what we need to counter. We need to counter whatever they play after that, I guess. I mean, they still have a lot of gas in their hand, so... yeah, let's play the Intimidator and get in. I mean, we have cards like... we have Reverberating Summons and Intimidator and shit, which is all very underwhelming. But for some reason, it seems to work. So they probably have a bomb. What is black, white, red? Do they have the dragon with the war effect? They have a crocodile. Okay. Happy to detain the crocodile, I guess. That's a good detainment target. We draw our lands. 2, 4, 6, 7. Do they have Caustic Exhale? I think it's better to play that now instead of detaining the crocodile. Sure, they have a removal. Like a... okay. Yeah, no, we wanna counter that, right? Knowing that most likely they can kill. We don't need to behold. Might as well still behold. Okay, they have a Shrieker in hand. Interesting. They let us discard, I guess. Sure. Happy to discard the mountain. Okay, good. Let's hope to double spell here. Get rid of the Shrieker. No blocks. Happy to take 5. Okay, we definitely wanna detain the Shrieker now. So the question now is, I think we do wanna kill the kin tree, right? Yeah, I think that's correct. Yeah, we don't want them to get any life. This attacks, that attacks, this one. Appraiser can stay home. And then I think we will activate the summons after this attack and draw 2 cards. Man, that plays out pretty well. Yeah, happy to activate it now. After playing our land. Draw 2 more cards. More gas? No, more lands. Well. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 lands. Another Shrieker. It's not over yet. Not at all. To be honest. So what do we want to draw now? We want to draw... Not the Elder. We don't want to draw the Elder Mate. We can't even attack with our Shrine Keeper anymore. Man, this is crazy. This is not good at all. So what are our arts here? Sunset Strike Master, Stadium Headliner, maybe Stormshriek Feral. Okay, let's just pass then. Is our winning streak over now? Most likely. It's getting chilly here. Oh my gosh. Are we dead? Most likely, right? Most likely. I mean, we can double block the Sonic Shrieker. We lose our whole board. That's crazy, man. That's not nice. Okay. Okay, what do we need to do here? Okay, so we definitely need to double block this creature and then shrink that one, I guess. Yeah, because we can't kill the other one. So this is maybe the only thing we can do. Shrink this. But I mean, doesn't even make any difference. We lose all our team, unfortunately. Yeah, this is basically game over. I don't see how we can survive this. Okay, Glacial Dragon Hunt, maybe. I don't think we can draw anything here. Yeah, well, good game. I'm actually just gonna quickly get my jacket and we'll be back in a sec. Alright, back. And how many ranks did we lose? I don't know. Quite a bit. So yeah, this Humbling Elder is underwhelming. Is it maybe better to play just another Exhale. Or even a Spectral Denial. Or the Wild Ride. Maybe the Wild Ride. How good is the Wild Ride in our deck? No, I don't know. I kind of do like the idea of having a 1-drop, but well, yeah, I also don't want to go down to less than 14 creatures. I have the feeling that sometimes we are a bit flooded, right? Maybe it is time to take out one land. Because overall it's very cheap, that deck. And then we can put in the 4th Exhale. Let's do that. That sounds like a plan. I mean, it's kind of funny that I take out one island and then put in one more blue card, right? But let's try that out. Maybe this is kind of making sense, maybe not. All right. We don't have red for the effigy now. This is already... But I'm gonna keep that. Let's pray to the mana gods to actually draw the 3rd land, and then we are good to go. And then down the road maybe we have 2 red to play 1-drop plus Effortless Master. That would be really good. Come on, deck. Don't disappoint us. Give us a land. Give us a mountain now. We play 8 mountains anyways. Oh. See? Just gotta pray a little bit. Let's play the effigy and not the Dragonstorm Globe, I guess. Is that correct? Do they have a counter? Let's play the effigy only. That was a very important draw too. Okay, let's risk it now. Okay, they don't have a counter then. Maybe they do. Okay, they kill the Surge. Makes sense. Makes sense. That's fine. Hopefully we draw another land and then we can go effigy, Effortless Master. Okay, Teamwork Battlecryer is crazy good, to be honest. They can counter with 1 mana now. Maybe it's time to fresh start the Battlecryer. And we want a fresh start in the upkeep or now? I think now. Because they might have Snakeskin Veil. I think my sequencing might have been wrong. I probably should have kept counter mana open. I was getting too greedy. I mean, that's kind of the tricky thing if you play control and kind of aggro in one deck all together. There are so many decisions along the way where you can fuck it up, so I think I might already have fucked it up. Pardon my French, but okay, that's certainly good in this matchup. We don't have any crazy cards like Winter Night Stories in this deck, so that might be actually the decider. Sure, they can omen that. I mean, they probably have pretty crazy good stuff in their hand. So the showdown will be pretty tricky, unfortunately. I mean, we gotta risk it now to draw actually a untapped land. I think we need to do some stuff here, otherwise we will just die. And they get too far ahead. And of course no untapped land. I mean, man, I think that's really bad. I should have probably not gone down to 16 lands. That was stupid. Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. I don't see how we can win this now. But let's see. Yep, they draw cards and cards. And we are screwed. I mean, to be honest, we had very good first games where everything went more or less perfect, so you can't expect that all the time. It's not possible. But as long as they keep on playing smaller stuff, it's kind of fine. Question is, do they have now some sort of counter or Snakeskin Veil? I mean, we gotta try, right? We gotta try it and see what happens. If we're lucky, we can kill that Battle Crier now. Discard most likely the Effigy. It's done its job. Not. Did we actually play the Effigy at all? I don't know. Wow. Are we back in the game? I mean, they must have some crazy stuff like the bloody Tarkir Guardian and shit. But let's see. Maybe they have only the small stuff in hand. Like this one. Well, sometimes the Temur decks are not that crazy good. If they miss out on the top end, or if they don't draw it, then we might be lucky, right? If we untap now, then we are good. Especially with this hand. I mean, we can counter everything. Okay, we're back in the game. Let's see how we play this. Let's play the headliner first, maybe, or no? Do we want to play anything at all now? I mean, they could counter. I want to use the headliner later to double spell here, so let's lead with the Dragonologist. Once and for all, we did not punt. I mean, we did not miss out on a draw here. What do they have? They probably have Urani or something crazy. Play another Praiser then. Hopefully we draw land. I feel they have something like a... They have some sort of mass removal. Yeah, so we don't do anything here. We just play it out. We have so many counters in hand. We just want to keep on drawing land and... Okay. 2 Teamer Battle Cries, alright. Alright. I mean, we can handle that with the headliner later on. Can't counter it anyways now, so it resolves, I guess. Is it maybe time to double spell now? To make the Effortless Master big? I think that is a plan. We could in theory also run out the Feral, because then we double... I mean, no, sorry. I'm talking bullshit. I mean, the Feral has protection through the Dragonologist, but... I feel like playing the Master now is probably better. 2, 4... Yeah, we want to double spell and see what happens. Okay, nice. Interesting game, certainly interesting. What do they have in hand? Removal. Okay. So if we kill this with the headliner now. Oh man, this is crazy. I'm a little bit afraid of what they have in hand. I want to keep counter mana open, so I'll just let that happen. As much as it hurts, but I have the feeling that we don't want to... Okay, that's kind of fine, I guess. But yeah, I'm a bit afraid of what they have in hand, so... Do we need to kill the... Nah, we don't do anything now. I think we want to draw a card now. Yeah. I mean, the good thing is the Dragonologist gives it protection. Pretty cool. If it's untapped. Okay, good thing is we can counter. Very good. Humbling Elder. Oh my gosh. I don't know about this card. Random. But who knows if they have a fight spell now. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's a problem now. Well, we cannot counter it, so... that's gonna be tricky. Do we lose to the Roar of Endless Song now? This was something I was afraid of. I mean, okay, let's calculate it. We play the dragon 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Pump it once. They go down to 4. I mean, in theory we have a 2-turn clock. We can still win this, right? In theory. Do we want to trade here? Probably not. Okay, we take the first 3 damage then. Yeah. Okay, this is also good, so let's tap this, 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 and that. Attack for 7, right? Pump once. Doesn't matter how we tap it, right? I mean, they can unfortunately give some... Oh, that's good. Aye, but is it good enough? I don't know. Let's don't do anything here. Narset's Rebuke. Shoot. It's certainly a good showdown. Certainly. Yeah, I don't think we can do anything about it. Unfortunately. Okay, shall we do this in response now? I feel like, okay, we want to shrink something. And then sack the headliner, right? This is maybe the right thing to do now. Or is it? Ah, fuck. This is so difficult. This is so difficult now. What do we shrink? Maybe this one. This can resolve. I try to kill this now. I mean, if they have another instant removal, so be it, but I gotta do something, I guess. Please don't have anything, please. That's good. Wow. What the fruit? Man, we are back. We are back. This is absolutely crazy, that game. I mean, okay, let's see. Let's attack first, because playing anything pre-combat doesn't make sense. Seems they don't have anything anymore. Okay, Riverwalk technique. Okay, that's fine, but we counter that, right? Okay. How much mana do we have? 6. Two for 6, 8. We can double spell with Tawny back. We can remove this. We wanna kill the Attuned Hunter. I think it's correct to remove those two now. And then jump the Battle Crier in case it attacks. Okay, let's detain. Wow, it's really tricky. I mean, how do we lose? We lose to Dragon Claw Strike, probably. Do we wanna run out the dragon like a creature? 6/8. I don't think so. I really don't know how to play this, to be honest. I really don't know. We can block a lot of stuff here, so nah, let's just kill. I wanna kill this, and I wanna remove the elephant token. I made a decision here. Okay. Jeskai. What the f... Did they draw a removal now? A Hellkite, okay. Certainly good. Yeah, well, the Hellkite would have been also a problem for the other dragon. Ah. Tricky. Very tricky. Where did I misplay here? I don't know. Oh, Strike Master's awesome. Strike Master's really awesome. Would have been better to do it the other way. I mean, let's just run it out. Or, no, we don't need that. Let's don't run it out. Because what a game, man. Crazy shit. Don't have a removal now, man. Sure. Take 5. Please hold, please hold. This is so nerve-wracking. I mean, they have a good deck, right? It's crazy good. This is what you want to have in Teamer. Oh, they milled a Molten Exhale. Good on them. Oh, wow. We drew a dragon. Certainly good. Dispelling Exhale. I'd like to kill your dragon. Now, before you can handle that. 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 7, okay. Do I wanna keep counter mana open? Ah, come on, we play this out now. And if they have it, they have it. As in Urani or whatever. But Urani doesn't kill it. Yay! What a game. And we are back to 29. Man, this was pretty crazy. This deck, like, this is what you want to have in a Teamer deck. Ash Key, Roar of Endless Song, double Teamer Battle Crier. Their removal is so la la. They have double Surge, Narcissus Rebuke, and what else? Praiser. I mean, this is a solid Teamer deck. I'm not too crazy about the Ice Climber here, but the rest is absolutely reasonable. This is usually also how I kind of like that. And I mean, our deck is also good, but it's, I mean, we have some fillers here, like Summons and again this Elder, but we don't have anything else to play, right? We even need to play that kind of off-color Teamer Tawny back, so very happy with how this deck is developing and performing. I don't think we are necessarily playing really well. I mean, I'm not playing really well, but I think I'm making not too many mistakes. Like, it probably reflects where I'm at the moment. So was it correct to go down to 16 lands? I don't know. The counters were really handy. Let's just try and win again that way. I mean, in the beginning we were a bit screwed, but then we came back. Yeah, certainly very, very good, that match. And let's see if this is the final match now and if we can back in another trophy. I don't think that we will ever get back to rank 20 with this, but at least we improved a little bit again from 39. So yeah, very happy with that. 6-1 so far with just another Jeskai deck. So this is really, you know, if I'm going to trophy with Jeskai, then I think Jeskai is the color combination that I trophied with most. So maybe Jeskai for me is the best color combination actually. Because in comparison to Boros, it just has that card draw. Okay, bit of a sketchy hand here, no real, no 2-drop and so on, no real removal, but I think we want to keep this and hope for the best. The headliner is certainly a good first play, like countered by the Mardu Devotee. I mean, this is the best possible start for a Mardu deck. Almost. Anyways, so let's don't do anything. They can attack, yep. We won't block. Yeah, and they do what they are supposed to do in a Boros deck. So this is a proper matchup, Boros versus... let's conceal a little bit longer that we play Jeskai. We have not a good start here, like actually not really good at all. Oh, my goodness. This is already pretty bad. That's gonna be a quick one. I have the feeling that we will be behind here. So what is the right play here? Like I don't know if it makes sense to run out the dragon now. I think we wanna actually play the master, knowing that it's just a 4/3, but yeah. Makes more sense, even though I know that we will lose it most likely to a removal, or we block now. Maybe they don't have removal, and then we can reduce the damage for now. Okay, we need to handle that pack beast. Oh, that pack beast has even haste. Crazy. Oh my god. 2, 4, 6, 8. We are almost dead here. We are. Are we dead? What the fruit? This is absolutely crazy. The Frostcliff Siege is something I had not on the radar. I mean... seriously? Ay. Alright. Let's see what we have here. Opponent goes first. We have a decent hand, I think. We keep this. And it's another guy that I was playing yesterday. Benny Sill. I think that's gonna be a good game. He's also pretty high in the ranks in 17 lands. And yesterday he was playing a Boros deck against me. And he absolutely wrecked me. So let's hope that we can pull off something here. And I'm actually going to just keep counter mana open now. I'm not gonna play the Bloody Summons. Not gonna attack anyways. So that's gonna be a very interesting game. Agent of Kotis. That doesn't even make sense to counter, right? Man, but might as well. Might as well use our counters when we can counter. Okay. I think we wanna play the Sipsic Appraiser here. I think that's the right moment to play the Sipsic Appraiser, draw land. Yep, an island. And then next turn, if they play something crazy, we have Molten Exhale, we have this headliner and everything. So I think that's alright. Yeah. So do we wanna play the summons now, kill and get in? I think that's correct, right? Instead of keeping counter mana open. Yeah, I think we wanna be aggressive here now. And then see what the day brings. Reverberating Summons. 6 damage in 1 turn, not bad. Is this the Reverberating Summons trophy deck? I hope. I hope we can double spell now. Would be awesome. Fair enough. Very good card. Come on. No, we cannot double spell. Okay, this is bad. So let's just play land, I guess. Discard your hand, sacrifice, draw 2 cards. Okay. Let's don't do anything now, I guess. Hopefully they play something crazy now that we can counter. Come on, play a big dragon or something for 6 mana. Unfortunately, we don't have a dragon in hand. That would be awesome now, but Kishla Trawlers, what the fruit. Okay, at least we can counter that. Like whatever they wanna play now, like Rakshasa's Bargain. They might wanna play Rakshasa's Bargain. Sure. Lion Weight is good too. Like undigging the Lotus-like dances would be good for them, right? They're certainly playing around the counters and shit. Very good for them. We drew a dragon, which is awesome. Which is very, very awesome. Cannot double spell, but we can run out the Intimidator, which is good, right? So why don't we run out the Intimidator and attack with the Appraiser? Yeah. Okay, let's counter their Lion Weight, hopefully. Oh, we can't anymore. Fair enough. Can't do anything about it. Okay, they get this back again. Interesting. Pamela, okay. Very nice. Very, very nice. I mean, they have so much value in their hand, it's crazy. Like, I have the feeling that they really know how to play this. At least we can activate it and draw cards if we wanted to. Do we want to have more, deal one more damage, or probably not? They still have a lot of, I mean, I don't think we can win this, right? But let's see. Yep. Lion weight back, it's crazy good. And then they can potentially get their Lotus Light Dancer. Yeah. I don't think we can win this, but fair enough. Let's draw cards in response, I guess. Doesn't make a difference. Of course we don't draw anything. Yeah, there was only a chance to win quickly against them, but I don't think there was necessarily a chance to win this game. This is certainly something, but that will not, I mean, okay, let's 2, 4, 6. We can counter the Lotus Light Dancers. Dragonfire, yeah, I mean, yeah, we need to handle the Lotus Light Dancer somehow differently. I think we wanna just start on killing creatures now. Don't need the globe anymore. Yeah, I don't think there is, like, what do we need to draw in order to win this? Stormplane Detainment could be helping against this, but the blade is gonna be a problem later on, and we don't have that much card draw unless we draw the Shinekeeper. Man, this is crazy. They have so much value. I mean, good on them. At least against the second ranked player. Like, this is over now. I think I should have kept the counter, because now it's really over. Yeah. I think we can't do anything. Well, shall we even play that one out? I think it's over now. Good game, mate. No need to torture ourselves even more. Yeah, well, we went 6-3, lost 3 now, went from 39 to 37 with 6-3. I mean, that's crazy, right? You go 6-3 and go up 2 ranks in total. Well, it is what it is. I mean, I don't want to complain. Yeah, would have been nice to win that last one, but yeah, it's also okay to not. I don't want to get too overconfident or anything. Let's have another look at this deck, actually. 1 second. I have it here. So I played a few versions of that deck, so let's look at the last version in comparison to the first. What did we put in? Yeah, more counters, like 1 more counter instead of the Humbling Elder. I think that deck is okay. It's not crazy good, and the draft went a little bit funny. It was at one point where we could have gone Teamer, but I think playing Teamer was just not in the end the right thing to do. It We were certainly missing the top end. Like, I think this deck would have needed a couple more strong finishers, like maybe, or even the Jeskai. Uh, what is it? The Narset thing, that 3/4 thing that draws cards instead of the Tawny back, or in the 4 mana slot, the Rally the Monastery. Like, compared to my 7-0 deck from yesterday, like the Rally the Monastery would have made a huge difference in this deck, I believe, especially to kill the bigger creatures. So if I could make some edits to that deck, then having Rally, the War Effort, I mean, of course, is never a bad thing, but I think compared to that deck, the 6-3 deck from today was just lacking some top end cards, because this is a bit slow. It's a kind of a control-y thing, and I don't think it was ideal, but I take it. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and let's see if I can um, keep my ranking up and further improve my games. And if you want to join me on the journey to become a better player and maybe finally, um, be more successful on day 2 at the arena, then please subscribe and leave comments, and see you again soon. Bye.